Those who understand the importance of freedom says that freedom is not given, it is taken. Whether you call it freedom or you call it sovereignty, they are just a coin of same size. Of course, across the globe today, there have been chaotic situations here and there, from the state of the nation, where you see protests, people are marching across the globe for one reason or the other. High cost of living, inflation rate is very, very high, civil unrest, a lot of things are going on. And to cap it up, in Nigeria, there is flood that is ravaging some parts of Zoological Republic. But the worst part of it is in Biafra land. And that is why a wise man says that a government which robs Peter to pay Paul can always count on support of Paul. That is exactly what is going on in the Zoological Republic. Wonderful people, men and women of good conscience and lovers of freedom all over the globe. We welcome you back once again to our News Digest this day, the 26th day of October 2022. And today is Wednesday to be precise. And we must say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location. This is coming from the desk of Nicky Bobby, where we bring you reliable news across Biafra land. Earlier today, just like it is normal, in the Zoological Republic, the part that is called Lagos, fire had got the WAEC office in Lagos, and no rescue people are inside this particular building. Every now and then in the zoo, that is where you continue hearing about the incidents of fire burning down houses, and sometimes it is government houses, government agencies. Well, it goes beyond that. Who are the reasons? Who are the people behind this fire every time in the Zoological Republic? These are questions of concern where people should focus. These are areas where those who claim that they want to rule. And of course, that reminds me of my father's theory that he told me that any man who wakes up any day and says that he wants to rule, that he is hungry, he is thirsty to rule, that we should look at that person, that person is not a responsible man, because man is not meant to rule each other. But if you use the word you want to serve the masses, then it's understandable. But unfortunately, in Zoological Republic, they say they want to rule. It is their turn to rule. And everything is going wrong in the zoo. And that is what you have to bear in mind today. Things are falling apart, coupled with everything that is happening around the globe. The question is, are this situation that has inflicted the entire world, is this world going to survive it? Because what I'm seeing from where I'm sitting or where I'm standing, if you see it, you might equally conclude what I'm concluding, that I don't see the possibility. So many things are going south, not just in the Zoological Republic, across the globe. If you see them, man, you have to acknowledge what I'm saying. On following that, still in the Zoological Republic, that is Nigeria, the flood is really giving its menace on the people, especially in the so-called Niger Delta. Of course, it is all Biafra. They are talking about the oil theft and recent floods of late. A record has shown that it has killed over 600 persons just of late, and has displaced over 2 million people. Where are these people going to inhabit? Where are they going to stay? Well, there are some certain IDP camp they say they have created, whether it is IDP camp or what you call it, but internally displaced people, their camp. It's not enough. Things are going worse. Even those in the IDP camp, they are giving up. The flood survivors who run to the IDP camp, they are starving to death. In the camp, like you say, it is run by the Zoological Republic, by the government. This is what is going on. I don't blame those who make some frivolous comments, and that is why I do advise some people to go back to elementary school. Early in the months, or in the weeks, or the beginning of this flood, we came here, we started telling our people, we brought this to you on a daily basis, trying to find a way we can tackle it, giving our own suggestions. But I find out that so many people don't embrace this. Even when it started, we are making calls, telling people, cover the video from your area and send out, since the Zoological Republic has refused, they vehemently refuse to cover what is going on in Biafra land as regard to the flood. It just reflects that it has gotten to the level that they cannot hide it again, and they just started covering it. So we started doing that on time. But yet at the end of the day, there is nothing that was done. If people had helped to carry that campaign, as at when we started bringing it to the public domain, telling people, do this video, let's call on those who are responsible, who can do something. But at the end of the day, just check out even the village of the former president of the Zoological Republic, Goodluck Jonathan. His entire house, his entire village has been submerged. Those who would have escaped on time, they continue watching and listening. Those things were happening. And today, all their properties are gone. And faced with hunger, they are starving to death in the various camps where they keep them. Did you listen to the comments of P2B? Those on the camp are trying to see, they beg, can you give us 50 naira? We need 100 naira. Is there a way we can get 100 naira, 50 naira? We are starving on the camp. The government is doing nothing. Just of late today, that one pastor said that he wants to organize a group, a relief group that will help people. These are the things. This has marked that the zoo is going on here. And as these things are going on, we really want to remind our people as regard to the IPOB and the ESN Crime Intelligence Investigation Units. Their contact they provided so that those in Biafra land, at least those who are living in areas where flood has not taken over, if you were led by any of these infiltrators, call the number, contact the ESN investigation units. They will come back to you. And the information of late shows that this group, this department of ESN that was formed of recent, they have done a great job in trying to bring confidence, restore confidence on people. Those who are afraid of announcing, of communicating what really happened to them. You'll be wondering, you'll be amazed to hear the level that ESN has gone to really restore confidence on the people that those infiltrators were led, taking their houses, taking their cars, their monies, those who are working hand in hand with Nigerian government forces, police, military, DSS, of course, Ebubago, and the other infiltrators. This crop of DOS, IPOB, ESN, these guys are wonderful. So the earlier you support everyone, the better for all of us. And following that, we just want to bring to you the latest celebration that happened today. Of course, we have posted earlier the video of Barrister Loye Jimako. That's today, IPOB, that is Biafra, of course, whom represents us, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, won again the Zoological Republic in Umuahia Federal Courts. We had the court ordered that the zoo should take Mazi Nnamdi Kanu back to Kenya. They committed extraordinary rendition, which is called kidnapping. In other words, Nigeria committed crime against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So the courts ordered the federal government of the zoo must have to take Mazi Nnamdi Kanu back to Kenya. And of course, they have to pay him much money. All the charges, all the fines that was accredited to the Zoological Republic must be paid. And following that, you'll understand that the legal team has taken another case filing against the Zoological Republic, and they have to pay Mazi Nnamdi Kanu 100 billion naira for keeping him in detention illegally since 13th of October 2022, that these new judgments was ruled in appeal courts. So the zoo continue holding him. Because of that, he has taken another step that you will pay him 100 billion naira. And that's that. And coupled up with that is another celebration that we are bringing to you as of today, being the 26th day of October 2022. The legal team have successfully secured the discharge of about 4 innocent young men from Biafra land, those whom the Zoological Republic, military, police, as well as their DSS has been kept incommunicado for a long time in their detention. By name, Ifanyobu, Arinze David, Uchenna Kevin, Abba, and Stephen Ejiofor. These Biafrans were arrested by the Zoological Republic forces for over the years now, or should I say over the months, and they illegally detained them without bringing them out. They were released. Court discharged them when they finally take the case to court. These are the things our people have to contend with, and that is why we say that freedom, sovereignty is not given, it is taken. For those who are asking us, what are we doing, what our people are doing to take the freedom, these are the process. Sometimes there are various mechanisms to achieve things. There are various strategies to achieve things. It's not necessary that you must achieve a particular aim with one strategy at all. Some people do take up guns, but Mazinan kind of made it clear that we must continue diplomatically, working diplomatically, until if it is getting to the point where we will equally take our machines, we know. So we continue working diplomatically. Look at, on a daily basis, the legal team of IPOB are securing the release of our people. Well, of course, not every one of them. We know that it is battle we are embarking upon. Some of them has given their life. I mean, some of the IPOB, some of the Biafrans, and some are yet in the dungeon of the Zoological Republic, while some are being granted bail. So these are the processes. These are the things that IPOB is doing. You that is asking this question, what have you done? What have you done to secure the freedom of Biafra? If you have done anything, still let us know. But do not castigate the ones that we are doing. We are making progress. Progress in the Zoological Republic and progress across the globe. That is where you notice the power, the efforts of IPOB. Of course, we say that what we are doing is Igwebike, the power of Omunabike, the power and the spirit of Onyagalawanya. That is what we believe will continue leading us. We thank you for listening, wonderful people. We will continue bringing you more comments and updates as things are unfolding. You will be seeing it as we are determined to be alerting you how they go. We are Biafrans. And of course, we say that it is in Biafra land that all of us have our citizenship. All the Ezewu Mochineka for those who believe. And we say it unequivocally without owing anyone apology. We maintain until Biafra is fully restored, we will not rest.